I've added some more new features to the website this week, so I thought it'd be a good idea to run through it in a video instead of just doing a text post, as there's a number of things to discuss with it. So I've added the sector pages, so there's now 11 individual pages for all of the sectors, as well as this broader breadth page for the sectors as well, which, as you can see, we've got the percentage of stocks on a SATA 6 Plus in the table here. So if you hover over any of these, it tells you what the percentage is, what the name of the group is, the sector is, and you can see visually on the chart whether it's in the strong zone, neutral zone, or the weak zone, i.e. more or above 60%, they're between the 40 and 60% range, or they're below 40%. So at the moment, you see healthcare is on 37.11, so it's just at the upper end of the weak range. So it's just crossed this week actually from the lower zone. Was it this week? +6, yeah, so just about. It's just come over the 30% level the week before, so you can see it's up 17.15% over a 2-week period. So you can see on the table down here, it gives you the last quarter, so 13 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks and 1 week. So the chart is coloured based on the 1 week change. So at the moment, every single group here, you can see this sector is up on the week, so everything is green, but if one of these was down, then it would be coloured in red. There's a number of ways you can see the individual stocks, so you can either click directly on the link here, or you can click on the chart itself. So if I click on here, it opens the slide out panel like on the rest of the site. So you can see there's 701 tech stocks at the moment. You can click on the link at the top to go through to the individual page, or you can go through to it from the actual chart itself. So if you click on this, it takes you through to the individual page of the sector, so information technology in this case, and we've got the SATA 6 Plus chart here, and we've got the percentage of stocks above the 30-week moving average chart. Both of these you can scroll back through their history, so if you grab and drag it along, you can see back. So you can see back in start of 2020 we had the all the way down, and then moved all the way back to the upper range again before rolling all the way back over again into the early part of 2022. So you can see as the market went to stage 4, tech was moving below its 30% level into the lower zone at that point, but had been drifting throughout 2021 as the market had been moving higher. So it's the weakening breadth, but it had gone from strong to a neutral to a weak as it moved all the way down. So you can see that through history, and then you can compare to where we are currently. See rising at the moment in the mid zone to just above neutral currently, coming out from all the way back in November time back here, coming out of the lower zone. So actually made a higher low in this case, whereas the SATA 6 Plus has come back into the lower zone recently, made a higher low, and is now making a breakout attempt in the near term here. First higher high in a little while for this one, so a little bit of a change of behavior going on there. So it's one of the ways you can use that data. We've got obviously all of the stocks in the sector and their SATA scores through here, so you can click through and see all the individual stocks. So we'll add a link here so you can take it back to the screener page itself. So if you, I'll probably put it at the top of the box up here. So if we come back into here, because generally most people want to get rid of some of the smaller stocks, or some people may even want to be focused on particular groups of stocks. So I have a link that takes it back through to the stock screener, and then you'll be able to filter by market cap or whatever. So you can come into here, you have the information technology stocks, and then say you only wanted to see the mega caps in there, you only want to see the large caps, or you want to see anything above 300 million or above 1 billion in terms of market cap. Then that gets rid of all of the more little micro cap stocks, etc. So, and then you can export that data, go through, you can run all the other filters, whether it's on a SATA strong, whether it's had a positive change this week, what the price is, if it's over 20 for example, closing in the upper quarter of the bar, relative volume, average volume, all the quality filters that we've got in here at the moment, which we'll be adding more technical filters to over time. But it's one way that we could use this information. So if we come back through to the sector breadth chart here, so if you actually scroll down the page on here, so as I said, we've got the chart itself at the top, Then we've got the table, which is ordered in terms of the SATA 6 Plus strength. So real estate, financials leading at the moment, followed by industrials and utilities. So we've got two sectors in the strong zone at the moment, and we've got 5 in the neutral zone, and then we've got 3 just bordering at the top of the neutral zone at the moment. So overall average is at 47.46%, so a neutral overall score at the moment. You can see the financials and real estate leading currently, with which have surged, both have surged over the last week, which you can, again, if we go into real estate here, you can see the sudden change in the SATA scores in here, and the percentage of stocks above the 30-week moving averages. So if we scroll down page, we've got the sector breadth charts in a single view, so you can scroll through and see all of the different ones: communication services, discretionary staples, energy, etc. So they're ordered alphabetically at the moment. I'm probably going to add a few features at the top here where you can change the orders and switch between the SATA 6 Plus charts and the percentage of stocks above their 30-week moving average charts as well in the next couple of days. So we'll have those as well. So you can go through all of these. As I said, financials showing a surge in strength here, whereas healthcare only just popping up a little bit, but everything showing some improvement at the moment, really. So you can scroll through this. I will have a toggle here to make these full width as well within here, so similar to the breadth post that I used to do, and I might get some text on the page as well that explains things a little bit better. As I said, you can quickly, all of these can quickly go through into their pages, look for the individual stocks, then like I said, I'll take that out so that you can go into the screener and start to use some of the screener filters, or you can go directly into the individual stock pages as always. So come back into here. So this is added up here in the market breadth section, up there. So if you hover over this or you click on this, it opens the drop down menu. We've now got the sub-industries, industry groups and sectors. So this is the sector page. So click on here, and this is where you come to, and then you can go through to all the individual sector pages. Same with the sub-industries, but you get the bell curve, and with the bell curve you can switch between the SATA 6 or the above 30-week moving average. So as you can see, the 30-week moving average showing a lot more strength at the moment, 53.7% in the strong zone. So i.e. they've got more than 60% of their stocks above their 30-week moving averages, whereas you've got the SATA 6 Plus, there's only 35% above there on the 10 metrics that we look at for that. So it's much more even between the weak and the strong scores at the moment, but overall very neutral position for the SATA 6 Plus scores. And then same with the tables below. So we can go through all of this, whether it's sub-industry, whether it's industry, whether it's groups. So I've got to change the headings on these to dynamically update. They're still saying sub-industries, I've noticed on these, and you can get the above 30-week moving average on these as well. So again, industries, the above 30-week moving average on that. So it gives you a broader picture of what's going on all these various sector breadth tools. And as I said before, we're going to be adding price charts for all of these sectors, industries, groups and sub-industries. So when you come through to this page, there'll be a price chart for these as well, based on the stocks. I'm trying to work out the best way to create the charts at the moment, what kind of weighting I want to give them, whether it's going to be cap weighted, equal weighted, or using some kind of variation, which is what I'm leaning more towards, as I don't like the cap or equal weighted. They both have their problems, so I want to potentially use a combination approach that gives us a bit more of a balanced look and is a bit more appropriate to go with the SATA data. So we'll have all that soon as well as the screener. So whereas you can filter, so you can export now quickly, you can look at your filters. So, and then we've got the ETF pages and the summaries at the moment. So lots more to come with this still. I need to update this as well. That's actually turned positive today. as well. So at the moment, if we go back to the ETF summary here, you can see everything's getting a little bit on the strong side here at the moment. Really strong week. Even the mid caps have surged higher here, so starting to move out. So it was starting to consolidate in here. Talked back around this point here that we were in borderline, moving towards from the stage 2B minus area, and could, if it started to push below that 30-week moving average, it could turn to stage 3. But we've got this recent surge, and we've now made a new stage 2 continuation. You can see the SATA score has popped back in the last 2 weeks to positive scores here. So a strong score of a 6, and then obviously getting much stronger on an 8 currently. So 6 was this week here, so when it was still in the range below that breakout level. So we always look for changes from a weak and a neutral to a strong score is where get a lot of the benefits out of the SATA scores. So come back into here, let's go back to the sectors. So just added this page this week, and I'm going to be adding more features to this page and its related pages in the coming weeks. So as I said, you can hover over these, get their names, or you can go through to the individual pages, see what's going on, what's leading there. So, and you can then go to using that you can go to the filters in the screener. But as I said, I'll add some basic quality filters up here so that you can jump quickly to those without much bother. So let's go back.